like Miami. Miami, 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 Miami. It feels like Miami.
Welcome to the Miami Heat Beat postgame show. Full fucking house here tonight. I'm your host, Giancarlo Navas, and with me today, we had a full panel of people joining us today. The biggest show of the season, frankly. We have Alphonse Sidney, aka Heat Twitter and Blue Sky president.
Pepa y agua para la seca, todo el mundo batía en la discoteca. Pepa y agua para la seca, something día en la discoteca. Okay, I'm sorry. Heat win!
We have producer and co-founder Brian Goins.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but hopefully you can.
You didn't get my check, but you're good.
Okay, cool.
Good job. We have Saucy Takes, Coach Lou.
Woo, woo, woo. Heat win. Heat win.
Hey!
Is the beam lit?
It has to be lit today. Today it was going to be lit regardless. Positive vibes only.
Positive vibes only. We got Franky G, our producer for the evening. You're on mute.
Terrible producing.
What to
Terrible.
do? I'm pulling plays for you guys. You guys want this shit or not?
Yeah. We got Alex Musibay, who's also on mute, who should unmute right now as I introduce him.
Shoulder.
What auspicious
Oh,
stuff.
fucking suck.
Hello.
We just heard shoulder. But that's.
I had to
Got the
unmute him.
monkey shoulder
I literally
right here.
warned him.
No, it was unmuted. Listen, I'm not used to this, okay? This is the first win in a long time. Not used to broadcasting under these circumstances.
It's been a while. And
2 nights ago. What are we talking about?
last,
I wasn't on then.
Oh,
but
okay.
certainly not least, the great BrassJazz.
What's up, everybody? How we doing out there? How we feeling tonight, huh?
We got his ass, Brass! We fucking got his ass!
did it, G! We fucking won our championship! You motherfuckers! Let's fucking go!
No, we got his ass!
Hang the banner, bitches.
Oh my God, Alf! When Bam helped off of Jimmy in the corner, oh my God, it's so nice when it's not us.
Like that whole first half, I was like, man, I haven't recognized Jimmy since the trade. I was like, oh, there's that motherfucker. I know him. I know that motherfucker. I know 2 points in the first half, deferring, can't score on Tyler Hero. I know that motherfucker getting blocked by Khaled Ware, pump faking under the rim, deferring too much. Yeah. Listen.
He got blocked like 6 fucking times today. It was crazy.
Listen. I'm calling it right now, okay? Steph Curry merchant.
Woo!
We don't even have to say it.
I said it.
We don't have to say it.
Listen, I said it on Twitter. Him and Draymond, backpack brothers.
Oh.
Back,
Let me tell you, it's pretty clear to see who's robbing over there.
Backpack Brothers is incredible. So, a much-needed win. The vibes were in the toilet. A win against Charlotte doesn't do anything. Wiggins had 40. Congratulations. I felt, listen, Brass, they had a little fucking pride tonight, and I think we all needed that. Not Moose, he wants to lose, but I think for people that care about watchable basketball and that give a shit about this team, they had some fucking pride tonight. And Bam showed up wanting to fucking play, dunks on Jimmy. They had an urgency today that is as refreshing as anything.
They fucking wanted it, but so did he. Don't let Jimmy and his fucking and BJ Khaled like twist their shit and like twist the narrative and go like, oh well, they needed it more. But go fuck yourself. You knew you've been setting this shit up. You said it was fucking circled on your fucking calendar, motherfucker. Like, and just this, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was as Lou said. As Moose would agree, this game was going to be fine either way because if we lost, the position was good. If we won, it's fucking better. You got to admit it's fucking better. But
Great.
the Warrior position goes down a little bit. Listen, there's some trouble in paradise. I think the fucking honeymoon is over. And listen, because the way they're gonna shift the fucking narrative is they're gonna say, well, they're missing Steph, right? They're missing Steph. They're missing a generational shooter. So were we. Duncan Robinson in fucking street clothes.
Right. That's fucking right,
All right?
Brass.
You saw the fucking stats they showed up.
Yeah.
The 3-point stat. Duncan fucking Robinson on the bench, and we still whooped your ass.
We both we're missing our best shooters, and we were missing Jimmy Butler. So
And
He's still
Oladipo.
not- He's still not back from suspension.
We're still best when Jimmy's on the
Shut
floor.
the fuck up.
when he gets back, boy, woo!
Where did PJ Tucker go?
Alf tweeted when Duncan Robinson was out. He's like, now we're even.
Eye for an eye. But speaking of DJ Khaled,
Up and I was like, maybe they're right.
Mhm. There you go. See? Yep.
Oh, get the
Yep.
fuck. Can somebody read that for the podcast audience,
Brass,
please? I'm
Brass,
sorry.
read it for the people.
We knew what was going to happen. I have no idea what he sounds like. He's huge, so I assume he has a low, deep voice. But
This is Ernie the man.
like, yeah, we knew what was going to happen once Steph wasn't going to play. Good win, though. I hope they can keep playing like that. Take the fucking thing away. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, you tubby fuck. Jimmy's going to be on your fucking shit list when you raid his fridge in the middle of the fucking tonight. Okay, because you're going to be in your fucking feelings in the fucking Twitter.
No, they were showing
you fat
him
piece
on-
of shit.
If people were watching him on the sideline, I guess he was sitting on the baseline. Every
He was
time
so clear
that
in
he
the
made a
picture.
shot, he was like, "Oh my god!" Like, bro, he was hating so hard. There he is. There he is.
oh, drats.
Oh, shucks.
Hating that fuck.
You know, he's. I'm so glad he's out of our lives. Today was fun though because he got to be in our lives as a bit of a gesture. Shout out to our subs tonight. Vane Hype just gifted a sub to Jimmy Butler. I'm sure he'll really enjoy that. Superweb 06. They're at 37 months resubscribed. They said, "This is my championship. This is Bam's fucking team."
I'm good. I'm not watching the rest of the season. Fuck it.
Very little to take away from this season, but this is one you're going to remember for a while.
Listen, Alec
this-
Burke delivered the Danny Green performance. I think.
Danny Granger. Danny Granger Christmas performance.
Oh, yeah.
That's all we needed.
How'd you misspell that twice?
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. He kind of delivered the thing. Lou, let's talk a little about what happened on the court. Bam's defense today was exceptional, and I thought Miami's in general had a fight to it, had an oomph to it that I think we haven't seen in about 2 months.
Bam said Draymond Green over me. Bam said Draymond Green over me. He took that matchup personally today. Oh my goodness. I was so upset I couldn't get to the bookies in time because I was going to bet the house on Mr. Bam Adebayo over everything. It didn't matter what it was. It was going to be. And today he showed up. Intensity, active, getting to the paint, getting to the line 9 times. Like, we don't miss Jimmy. Not with this version of Bam. I'm lying a little bit. But
Yeah, I mean-
anyways, just a little bit. He was out tonight. But he was on one. 27 and 8, 9 for 18, had 16 in the first half. He was doing his thing. Bam was moving. The team was moving. Wiggins was moving. The whole team was moving. I don't know. The vibes were good today. I'm happy. I wasn't gonna lose anyways. Today's a great day. The beam is lit. My dog is in the cage. Much like Jimmy, locked up. Anyways.
Is that Wingstop in the background, by the way? I see that. There's a Wingstop bag. Or...
It's beef liver. But Wingstop is damn, motherfucker. Dude, get out of my base.
Damn, I thought Moose eating fucking rotten cereal was bad.
You still have it, Moose?
Yeah, I can't get it out of the shelf. It's like stuck.
Is it because you're short?
Now, basically.
Is it because you're a short king?
Yeah. No, you fucking asshole. Take him out, Brass.
I don't have the keys to the show anymore, man.
So we did have a tribute today, which were we? I mean, Brian, were you surprised that they gave him one?
Yes. Are you kidding?
After everything that he fucking did, yes, I'm surprised. I'm surprised they gave him like even 30 seconds. I thought they would just put a graphic up on the Jumbotron or Jumbotron, whatever you fucking call it.
That's a Jumbo. Jimmy was here. That was
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
The Jumbotron
Like,
is
hey,
Ernie.
Yes,
Thank
exactly.
you for thank you for all the missed games you missed.
Oh.
Jimmy was here like in the style of the guy from Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah. Dude, Alf, you saw the shit he's been talking all week. Like he's like, yeah,
Nah, bro. Like, listen, I was like, yo, I agree that they should have gave him a video, but after that whole thing, like, Pat better not say shit to me. Like, I thought they were gonna pull it.
Pulled it.
Can I? I mean, I kind of
Well,
wanted to get in here
can
with
we-
that.
I want to
Okay,
read the
go.
I want to read the quote for people that don't know. Jimmy Butler was asked by Taylor Rooks, if you see Pat Riley, what would you say to him today? And he's like, well, I have nothing to say to him, and Pat better have nothing to say to me. And I'm like, come on, bro.
That's such bitch shit. Like, listen, I've been such a Jimmy defender, and I'm sorry, Moose. I'll let you go, but that was such a fucking bitch move to me. Like, bro, just have some fucking like decorum. Like, anyway, go ahead, Moose.
I mean, I basically
He's been around the fucking Warriors for just a few weeks, and he's like acting all tough around old guys.
I mean, basically that's what I was gonna say. Like the last 48 hours, and again, Alf, you said it. I've been a Jimmy defender as well. Coming into today's game, I honestly didn't care either way what the outcome was gonna be because for draft pick wise, it was gonna help me regardless. But the last 48 hours, Jimmy's just been putting his foot in his mouth to a point where even I cannot defend him, and I think that genuinely amped up the players to the performance that you saw tonight with the lockdown defense, the way that they were running out the 24-second shot clock on them all the way through in the first quarter. Like this was a different type of level of intensity and focus that they were showing. And I damn well believe that it was the last 48 hours. That one particular quote of we had, a couple nice runs. We didn't do anything. If you're a player that was on that and went through all of that with Jimmy, that's going to hit you a different way.
And bail Jimmy out on nights where he wasn't fucking playing well. Like
those
Bam
quotes
times.
aren't just a shot at the organization. If you're a teammate, that's a shot at you. So those came in a little bit different. And I think that's kind of what fueled the engine for tonight.
You know what? If you want to know if those guys looked at it differently tonight, until the game was out of hand, Tyler and Bam played the entire second half.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, when's the last time we saw that? So there's three guys for a motherfucking fact took that shit real personal, real serious, really wanted this game. That's Spo, that's Bam, and that's Tyler. Because Spo usually doesn't give a fuck what these guys want. He's going to pull them at some point. And then the rest of these, I mean, for Bam and Tyler did not want to come out that game. Tyler was hitting fucking daggers in the fourth like we haven't seen in fucking months.
I've seen this his rookie year.
Right? Franky, do you have first of all, I think Lou was saying how Bam took the Draymond matchup fucking personal. Like, do you have the clip where Draymond tried to pick up Bam full court at the beginning of the second half?
Yes,
like it was just beautiful. Like Bam, every time he saw that motherfucker, he was like barbecue chicken. Which I'm like, I don't know how many people see Draymond and say that, but Bam took that shit, bang, ga. Like, look at that shit. Like. And then the funniest part about it is look at Draymond with his hands in the air.
Help me! He's complaining to the ref.
I don't even know what he was complaining about. Like, anyway, but that was like, to me, that was such an important play. Like, that was Bam, full court, getting picked up by people are calling the depoy this year. Bam is not a ball. I mean, he handles the ball, but he's not a ball handler. He's not a great ball handler. For him to get picked up full court by Draymond Green, take it all the way down, and damn near free throw line dunk it. After that, I was like, they are going to win this game. That's a lie. I was convinced they were going to blow that game. But I felt really good after that play. I'm going to just shut the game off and started the show.
Well, to go back to the Jimmy tribute and everything that we said, you guys are right. I mean, he talked, all the shit he talked leading up to that was insane. The stuff you were saying at the game, insane. So, Franky, I know we have the actual.
Can we just say, I'm sorry, can we just say that he was saying all of that knowing that there was a tribute video coming? Because, like, it had already leaked out, So, like, to just say all that knowing that there was going to be a video and all that, it's just more petty shit. I'm sorry. It's just, I thought that was an important thing to put out there.
Franky, so I missed the Jimmy tribute on air on TNT. but I got to see it later. So Frankie, could you run that for us so that the audience who missed it could see, and we can kind of get a reaction?
And number 10, Jimmy Butler. The head coach of the Warriors is Steve Kerr.
A pretty muted. Excuse me.
It's the
response.
music. It's the stock music.
It was
It's
not
100% the stock music. And
That
no,
was like-
it's a terrible tribute video. But I'm
Alex,
saying
that
it's
was-
the stock music that makes it like
Moose, that was like an Oscar like introduction music. Like it was like
That
it was so bad.
that was like
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
gave a second grader a school project. You said you got 48 hours, kid. Piece that shit together. He's like, oh, all right, fuck it. I guess I'll make it work.
I
And
like
he
how
got
it was
his
like
older
4
brother to
times-
help him, but his older brother's still in 5th grade. That's
Times
what
the
it
amount
was.
of work into fucking imaging for like a one-time segment on Hangover Time. It's enough.
That shit was a joke, bro.
No, I like how they it was like the shortest, one of the shortest tribute videos in like Heat history, and that's because they couldn't find any regular season moments.
I like to believe that they gave the intern the direction on Friday. Hey, go ahead and make this video, but don't start it till about like 2.5 hours before the game.
Somebody said TikTok edits go way harder than this.
Dude,
Yeah,
they
it's
do.
true.
Bro,
Yeah, they really do.
Bro, they could have just paid somebody off.
I've seen
Hey,
I've
we
seen
like your
some
shit.
TikTok edits that made me want to run through a wall for Jimmy. That one, I was so unmoved. I looked away at one point.
Oh my god. I thought it was a typo when I searched it up on Twitter and I saw it was 40 seconds. I was like, no, this can't be the whole thing. And then I kept looking. The longest one was 50 seconds, and it was because it was 10 seconds of Jimmy Butler after. I'm like, they really said, nah, fuck it. Like, we don't care. Like,
Well,
they
and
did
Better
not.
production on the Basement Podcast Network.
Chaco's that got it on
I'm gonna say it.
Fiverr.
Heat and Fiverr.
Heat and
Ernie,
Fiverr.
Fiverr on the floor.
like
Right
like
from the
earlier today, Ernie, like Anthony Chang announced that the Heat's expected to play Butler's tribute video around 7:29 when the Warrior starters are announced. And Ernie tweeted out earlier, "This is funny and petty because they know his whole career has been to be in the back during that time, and they know it. Just so he's doing a video isn't genuine. They're trying to set him up to say he wasn't out there for his video. He's doing fucking QAnon shit for like just wild fucking fake ass conspiracy theories.
That's so fake. Like
It's such bullshit.
What starters are not out there for the announcing of the starting lineup? Shut up. Ernie.
Exactly.
Fucking hell, bro.
He's incredible. And so the reaction by the crowd I thought was kind of mixed. Frankie, I know we have a crowd reaction as well. How do we
We're
feel
super
about
Miami. We don't know how to get. We can't.
We don't know how to get anything right. We're never in sync. We're never unified.
that? Yeah.
And number 10, Jimmy
So empty.
Butler.
We're not there. We didn't know how to boo him when he had the ball.
This is so sad. Oh my
It's
god.
windy in there. It's probably
Oh my god, that was so
Ernie
sad.
farted.
That was genuinely sad. It was like I don't know. Alpha's right. We didn't even know how we wanted to
But
feel.
we're never good at that shit. Like, because half the fucking people who were there didn't know Jimmy wasn't on the team anymore. So, like, let's be honest. Like,
Somebody showed up in a LeBron jersey and goes, "Iloron."
so they were so confused.
Dog,
Like, did he switch
you're
jerseys?
because you know that person exists. Alf, I've kind of given up on Miami as a real sports town. Like you go out to like the other night there was a Heat game on and I was out and I was walking down seeing bars. None of the TVs had Heat games. They were all March Madness.
It was the Hornets. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, come on, bro. Like,
You're
listen,
complaining about them not showing
I
the
just think
Charlotte
it's
Hornets
funny.
and the Miami Heat.
I just think it's funny.
listen, I live in Atlanta. Like, talk about a bad sports town. I've been the Hawks. I was at the last Hawks game where the Heat were just like it was one of the most putrid performances you've ever seen, and like that Hawks crowd just could not give a shit. Like they literally have a paid area of like fans that hype shit up. Like it's like 20 people all wearing Hawks gear. They're paid to be there, and they're like constantly cheering, and they're the only people there cheering. Like we're not the only bad sports town in the world. We're not the best. Like we show up when it's important. But like on a regular season game against the Hornets on a Sunday night, no.
Our playoff atmosphere really good. You know, a Tuesday night on Miami Music Week, not so good.
And
I'll
then
say this, though, this game was packed. It didn't look like it in that clip, to be fair.
It was early.
But yeah, exactly. But we know how it is. But
30.
the game, bro, it was lively. The second, third quarter, that shit was loud. Loudest I've heard it this year.
By the way, shout out to Just Jared, 26 months resubscribe and Vane Hype had resubscribed for 50. So shout out to y'all. Love you guys and all the support that you give us. I saw this picture. This picture goes kind of hard.
Wow.
Oh, I hadn't seen that.
This one, the picture of Jimmy and Bam face to face. That and you know, like Ethan had tweeted this. They didn't even look at each other during warmups.
Yep.
I listen, if they're gonna go pure hate, I'm in on it. Like if they're just not gonna like each other, Moose, I like that.
I can do some exclusive reporting on this, and especially with our buddy Christian to confirm it. At the last game that we were at, which happened to be the second to last game before Jimmy had left, was a home game. They didn't talk to each other once the entire game. And at this point, they were on the same team, in the same huddle, on the same bench. We were there the entire game, monitoring it closely. They did not speak to each other once. And we've heard through the grapevine that they were always teammates. No, they were teammates. They weren't necessarily friends, and that's okay, but they were teammates. So I think you're kind of seeing that now. When you're not teammates, it's kind of what you're getting.
I just think, I mean, if you look at Bam,
Boom,
dunked all over his ass. I think if you look at the way Bam approaches the game, the seriousness in which he approaches it, and like the fact that he takes every fucking game really serious, and like, listen, we all have our complaints about Bam. We laud Bam for certain things, but one thing you're not going to do is question Bam's energy and Bam's like focus in his approach. And then you look at the way he takes regular season games, the way he approaches what he does night after night. I'm sure some of the shit Jimmy was doing bothered the fuck out of him. Like, you got to think, like, this guy was just like, yo, like, ever since Jimmy left, Bam is like, I'm trying to be leader guy. And some of it's corny to me, like the free throw, the huddles at the free throw line. Like, bro, you're losing by 30. Like, what the fuck? Like, you huddled, you were up 18 and you kept huddling and you lost the entire lead. Like, I think it's a lot of it's performative, but when you look at that in comparison to Jimmy, like I'm sure their approaches to the game worked great when they were winning, but those kind of differences fucking flare up a lot when you're losing.
And especially in a tumultuous season like this where that guy's kind of the one starting it.
Yeah, and Bam is never that loud guy. Bam is never the guy causing trouble. Bam is like ultimate professional, and he probably just fucking hated what he saw out of Jimmy this year.
For sure.
And listen, and don't take this as me like blaming Jimmy for shit. I'm like 55% on Jimmy's side. After the last fucking couple of quotes this weekend, I'm on some fuck Jimmy shit because I just thought it was like just real crass and stupid. But yeah, like I can't imagine that that's some shit that Bam was riding for.
Jared knows it's important.
Alpha, I think we were like on the same page because like I was pretty like I think the org mishandled this, and I think Jimmy. I've always said like Jimmy after shit went down, I thought he was 100% more in the wrong than the organization, but the organization should have dealt with it sooner, Brass. And this week is just kind of kept adding that fire into the pit, and it's like, bro, this was supposed to be a homecoming for you, and it didn't have to be this way. And he was just straight up like a dickhead. He was like straight up a dickhead.
Yeah, I mean, he turned his dick mode on like on his way out the door.
Like, who
and,
hurt
like,
you other than
Hey,
Pat
yo.
Riley?
And it was fucked up. And honestly, if he had just kind of sulked and whatever, and it played out like it did, I think tonight would have felt a little bit different. But honestly, I said it before. I don't know if I said it on the show because I've only been on a couple times. But like, it's much easier to break up with an ex when they're being a fucking bitch. And that's kind of how I feel about Jimmy. Like, it actually made the breakup even easier because he was being such an asshole on the way out the door that it was a much easier kind of thing to get by. I don't know. But I honestly, fuck him. I do want to say,
Brass, can you read this?
no. I'm not.
Goins?
Oh, Goins, please. I didn't even know you were here, Goins. I didn't see you. What's up?
He's right next to you.
Are you not looking at your screen?
He just hasn't said shit. Have you spoken?
I'm waiting for the family fest part.
Oh, we got to cover that. Yeah.
Brian's here to talk about family fest.
Lou,
Brian's
I need you to
curious
read
about
that.
basketball.
My highly a brother. Read this.
Sapingo mode.
Wow.
If
Can
you
we
know,
clip
you know.
that?
100%. All
It's
right.
good to be back.
We got Alf, your favorite segment of the show.
Yeah, this was fun.
I'm still stuck on dick mode. That was wild, Brad.
Hey, yo.
Who isn't?
I mean, what do you want me? What do you want? I said what I said.
Dick mode is crazy.
Was I wrong?
Updating
you're
my
not.
Twitter bio, my ex bio.
You're hidden.
MHB After Dark.
Drip, you're at.
Alex Dick Mode Musibay.
Now you know what they call me.
That was his nickname in high school.
Sapingo mode.
Avi on this one.
Jake Rella says Dick Mode is a wild switch bus from Brass. What is there a Gaga guy?
I believe we have two plays. Dick mode, link in bio.
Oh, Jake Rella looked like Lee.
Let's run this back.
No,
Man with the elbow to Draymond's face and then dunks all over Jimmy's nuts.
I like how Jimmy like tries to play it off like, oh, I was just over here trying to help Draymond. I wasn't. I wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
trying to-
He said,
Dude,
oh,
that
my
shit
bad.
like
I
slip from
noticed
his
that
hand.
shit. He literally goes down. He's like, "Oh, hey, what's up, man?" You're
like
right
a
there."
full motion, like
Can you
I
run
wasn't
that
even trying
back?
to block the shot. I jumped
Let me
to
see it
help
one more time.
Draymond up.
Al, good call, man. I never saw that.
He looked like he was hitting burpees.
He ran to him like Ernie does to Jimmy.
That's funny.
Oh
Someone
man,
in the
well,
chat
this is
said-
fun, guys. This is a
Someone
fun
in the
night.
chat said Dick Mode at the nail.
At least we know what the episode title is. He get their dick mode back. Is that the out? Is that the out?
No.
I think that would be the end.
Oh,
That was a dick mode situation.
Whoa.
In and out.
Karate, that was a Dick
Ah,
Mode situation.
God. So
Just
hey,
have a
guys,
dribble, right? The in and out. That's a move, right?
2-0, by the way. This is officially a win streak, longest win streak of the year. Well, at least of the ones that I'm watching. And I can say that it all started when we brought the energy to Family Fest. Right? Transition.
We had another two. We had
10
another
out of 10.
place for Gaga.
No, we got another one. All right, let's go.
We got another two.
Excellent transition.
There are two.
Brian's like, where too?
Yeah, that was a pretty good one. That was a pretty
Yeah,
good one.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah,
that was
got
a
his
fun one.
ass.
That
And then,
deserves one.
What was the other one?
oh, I thought that was okay.
Oh, that was the other one.
Appel Larson 3 in the corner.
Shut up. Take him out.
As Moose said, we sure brought the energy to Family Fest. And I think the most noteworthy thing about it was Moose trying to explain to Tyler Hero what drip drop is.
Oh my god.
Oh,
The
God.
following we're about to show you is Alex Musibay
The video
trying to
doesn't do it
talk to
justice.
Hero behind the bar and is pleading with him.
The setup though, so at least they understand like how we got there, because it wasn't a planned thing. Like Christian and I were at the bar waiting for a drink, and then all of the sudden Tyler Hero's like thrown into the bar, and they're like, "Hey, make these guys a drink," and he didn't know who he was getting. So at that point, I had to I very quickly try and give him like the history and the origins of drip drop, but he clearly just did not give a shit. And he was just trying to be as nice as he can to just kind of get through it. So go ahead and roll it.
No, it's pretty important. Hold on. We have a super chat. Moose, you want to read it?
No, I don't. But thank you for the money. Not that drunk. I do it. Yeah.
Brass, you want to do the honors?
Nope.
Goins?
Damn.
I just wanted
Brass
to.
and Moose
think
are
about
back.
it.
Hey.
Think about it.
I just want to know how this. I want to know that Moose can get that drunk. Is there a? You said you're not that drunk. What?
Take me out, Brass.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
His dick note's going crazy.
Alf, do you want to read it?
Damn, my nigga Brass and my nigga Moose back. Nice to see you guys.
Yeah, what he said.
Nice to see you too.
Okay.
Well, I saw this one. It's like, man, Terry's in dick mode. Look at, I just saw Terry fuck.
What?
By the way,
is
funniest
that?
part of Family Fest, Terry's jersey did not get a single bid the entire day. It's like the only thing in the auction that did not have a single bid.
It's like a
Oh,
test
that's
balloon.
hilarious.
They were giving that shit
was
away
really
like
bad.
it was Goodwill.
To be honest, that was a really bad auction this year. I mean, they had a Terry Rozier jersey.
Starting bid was 250 though, so
FBI is going to use that as evidence.
Yeah,
Pat Riley
249
would have
way
gave a
too low.
first round pick for that jersey.
He did.
Terry took the under on
He
that.
did.
By the way, Pat Riley, shout out to Pat Riley because he just showed up at the bar like right behind us and had a shot with Tyler Hero and kind of loosened him up a little bit. Then we had this exchange.
This interaction. There he
Yes.
is.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's fire. Yeah. Great. That was so much fun. He got the fuck out of there the second that clip was done, by the way.
That
He
is the
did-
cringiest shit I've ever seen in my life.
I will say he gave me the strongest drink of the day. It was about 90% whiskey, 10% ginger ale. So thanks for hitting them one time with that one. But
Look at the two. Look at these guys face to face. Look how happy Moose looks. Look at Tyler Hero.
well, he gassed me up because he said that it was fire. I was like, I know it's fire.
You know, his handler was like, I thought we had a restraining order on this guy.
I think honestly, Christian was kind of pissed because he took me. So he was
Record scratch. You're wondering how I got into this situation.
Oh my god, there's that meme of like that girl in the courtroom. It's like the black girl in the courtroom, like it's like it's exactly the fucking face, I know what you're
yeah,
talking
no,
about.
totally. But I will say that me and
I
him
love how
definitely
Franky
hit
is
it off.
frantically looking for that.
Me and him definitely hit it off. He loved the drip drop. I mean, he even said that was fire. Yes, my moose I was in dick mode. He was all about it. Do we have like genuinely? No.
The small Nick says, "Now I know what women go through at the club."
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it.
Oh shit! I've never seen that.
Excellent producer.
That is Tyler's
my
face.
God.
It's the same fucking.
No. He loved it. He loved it.
Oh my fucking goodness gracious.
He would
Not the women at the club.
He would have stayed longer. But he had a lot to do. But do
Like
we have the
anything
video?
else.
Do we have the video of legitimately my favorite interaction of the day? Like the only person that I honestly wanted to talk to the entire day.
I don't have your Udonis. Do you have it?
You have it? Can we
Yeah,
please?
I have
Okay.
it.
The only person that I really wanted to get a chance to like thank and dap up and just like I've never had a chance to was Udonis Haslem. So I was so happy that and I actually got to thank him for not only everything he's done on and off the court, but some of the businesses that he's brought to Miami. And you could see how ecstatic he is when I mention a certain business and a certain strain that he just so happened to have as well. Go ahead and roll it.
Somebody put back the
weed
Swedish
is
food.
tight. Weed is tight. Weed is tight. Yeah. So that was fun.
This is Musa Tyler.
It was. And he said it was fire.
Oh, that's not nice.
Oh, come on.
We're not reading that.
No,
Take that
bro.
down.
That's so mean, man. They didn't accept me.
I love how
I'm trying to find someone.
Love
I
is
love how
blind, Moose.
smarmy Moose is. Like, just
I didn't get the
fucking-
joke at the end. I just saw this. Why does Booth has a film crew? And I just put it up. We don't condone those jokes.
But that was a lot of fun. I will say, in general, just like if you ever get a chance to go to Family Fest, they do a really great job and it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, that was on the way out.
Why does this look like the
wow.
reverse?
Oh,
why does
hold on,
why does
hold on. Can I
Booth
tell
look
this-
not interested in Goran Dragic?
Can I
Those
tell
people
this
so
story?
out.
This was sick. Okay, so this was walking out. We thought it was all over, but we were walking out with Goran Dragic. Now I will say, at this point, I had a couple of drinks, so I. It basically that's what it looks like. So I went up to him, and he was very kind because he could tell that I had been drinking. Because what I said to him was like, "Goran, I can't wait to see your jersey in the drafters." And he was very nice. And he was like, I don't know if I did enough. Is that? And I was like, no, you did. And if you're not in the rafters, then we'd love to see you in the front office. And then I go, even if you don't get Luka down here, because we know he loves LA. And then he said, yeah, but I know Luka likes Miami too.
There you go.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I'm
That's
just
the Moose
saying.
exclusive.
And at that moment, I heard Brian was in full dick mode.
Oh my God, Brian was about to tweet that out on the spot.
We have some breaking news from the Jimmy Butler press conference. He said he hung out with Kevin Love and T. Rowe for a bit. He's friends with
Terry
Terry
Rozier.
Terry
What a fuck!
Rozier.
That's the biggest dick
Oh, that
I've
fucker-
never felt more betrayed in my life.
He
The
threw
guy
the
that trade
game.
kept Kyle Lowry for?
Oh my God, you're right, Alf.
He threw the game.
He fucking threw the game for Rozier's letter because now Spo doesn't play
they're in on
Rozier
it.
anymore, and he's like, Jim, I'm gonna need some help.
Heater
No,
now
I mean, they were
7 and
going for
6
the
when
under.
Terry does not play.
Above 500. All right. I'll take
Ethan
it.
says, as we siphon content from his Discord, he says, it's okay. Go subscribe. He loves us. He says, Heat players downplayed the night, but Heat staffers did not. One told me he hoped that they could all just separate and move on. It was worse than that, but I'll leave it there.
I will say I'm glad we got it over with. I'm glad it was this season and it's done. And I didn't.
I
want
will
this
say, if they had
game
lost
over
this game in like embarrassing fashion,
This show would have been hilarious.
no, it would have been hilarious. But it would have been like, honestly, it would have been the biggest fucking slap in the face of the season. Like,
Yeah.
after this, I'm with Lou. I don't give a fuck if they win another game. I don't give a shit. Like, tonight was my NBA championship. Like, tonight was everything. After and honestly, I still love Jimmy. I'm probably one of the only people left who still love
I
Jimmy.
still do.
Yeah.
But I still
Why'd you
like,
take down his jerseys from your drafters?
yeah, because it said Miami Heat on it, and I was also fucking heartbroken. I could be emotional, Goins. We don't all fucking live by spreadsheets, bro. Okay, like some of us have feelings.
Goins is the
Somebody
most
said-
emotional tweeter
somebody
in the
in-
chat.
Somebody in chat said, "Let Brian tell us how the Jimmy extension is going to prohibit the Golden State Warriors."
Oh, they're fucked. They're fucked.
They are fucked.
They are fucked. They are fucked with that fucking Jimmy extension. They're going to be bad till fucking 2035.
Dude,
Y'all
the
wanna
only
see
thing
what
I
the-
saw prohibited was Brian stuffing his leaving Family Fest, stuffing his bag with croquetas.
Dude, the food was so good though. Really.
Alf, I thought they were gonna prohibit us from leaving. This man just went to the fucking Isla Canaria and he just got all the croquetas that were there.
Bro,
That's what it's for.
Brian was on his Denzel. He leaving here with something.
Didn't even give us any in the car.
I will say nobody took more advantage of Family Fest than Goins.
Oh no,
Like,
Brian
A,
was
a lot of
everywhere.
us were just like there for the food, for the experience to kind of chill. Goins was on a mission to get a picture with everybody.
Moose saw. I didn't want to talk to a single person. I don't
No,
wanna-
if it was this guy didn't want to approach anybody. Poor Haywood Highsmith was standing at this photo thing. Nobody even knew he was a player. Not a single person went up to him. And I was like, oh my God, Tiff would love to talk to him. Let's FaceTime her. He's like, no, I don't want to bother him. There's nobody there. They're begging for people to come over so he can look busy.
Alf, it was so funny. So Moose FaceTimes Tiff, and Moose goes, Haywood, you know, she sticks up for you unlike anybody else. And I was like, what is
I literally said, bro, you got to talk to this. You got to talk to Tiffany. She's your biggest fan. Nobody sticks up for you more than her.
When you say sticks up for you, bro.
Yeah, like literally. I'm
Okay,
just
but
like,
hold on.
you-
But hold on. I
That's
wasn't
not
You
even
even
the
sound
part.
like a Make-A-Wish kid. Like, what
Okay,
are you
but
doing?
I wasn't the worst part because
Alf-
then the first thing Tiffany says is, "Oh my God, Haywood." Okay, listen, can you hear me? This is what you got to do. Okay, you got to swing those hips and open up your shoulders
in transition.
Oh shit.
And
And
I
Haywood,
swear to you,
he rolled his eyes and like cocked his head back, like, oh my God. Like his mom was scolding him.
it was
Like,
immediately like,
Auntie
oh,
was
okay.
telling him. that
Alf,
he's
he made
doing
him sound like it was this.
Oh, poor Goron.
Dude, it's
Hey,
really
can you send me that picture? I didn't have that. That's a good one. No, for real.
Who's like, I don't even remember taking that.
we have one more segment to
The
get to
draft
tonight.
Oh yeah, that's after she said, "Open up your hips."
We could do a
Once again,
whole
dick mode.
fucking pod on just
Just on
the
Family
Moose
Fest.
experience.
Can
This
we
one's for
talk about?
Alf.
Oh, there you go. That's now we have a winner there, and I'm not talking about Goins.
I will say that the only player I didn't get a chance to talk to was Jaime, who Goins was like looking for the entire time. I think they got a picture together, but mainly because I only wanted to go up to Jaime and speak Spanish and make him feel uncomfortable. And just be like, just see at what point he would like ask for an
Hey,
interview.
Bingo mode.
That's like me when I walk into a gas station in Hialeah and they think I'm Dominican. Hey, no say.
No black
Yeah,
guy.
Jaime made my wife a drink.
No habla. No habla.
See, Bobby.
Red Bull.
So
please.
we have one more segment to get to. I do want to say before we get to that segment on the 5 Reasons Discord where Ethan puts all the post-game interviews and quotes. Ethan is doing all the interviews and quotes, and so is Alex and Brady. And Leif is just writing "no ceiling" and then sending pictures of Bam dunking on Jimmy. So he's just very on brand. Everyone's doing so it's like Ethan a bunch of quotes, Greg "no ceiling," Bam dunk on Jimmy, and then I just told Hasewood that we would be on the press, but so whatever.
Like,
Um,
no,
very much
like
is a
it was
statement.
funny. Leif going into the game tonight, I guess he read that fucking quote from Jimmy, and all Leif fucking tweets is "Let's go Heat." Like it was like he was like, "I'm taking off my journalism hat for the fucking night, man." I'm a fucking fan,
It's
bro.
culture
love it,
right
man.
now. It's
Like,
fucking culture. All right,
Culture time.
so
This was fun. Can't wait
everybody
to get back
knows-
to the L's.
This is how we end the show nowadays. Everybody knows we have a new segment, and we have imaging for this new segment that is debuting today. So I'm very proud to get to our Tankathon segment.
It's time to tank.
It's the Tankathon segment. It's everybody. It's Lou's favorite. It's Lou's, Brian, Franky. Everybody
Wait. This
loves.
is the same.
I will
music,
say that this segment is sponsored by Draft Beat.
this is the same music from Jimmy's tribute video.
Yeah.
We put this together 5 minutes before the show.
Yeah. So
Did a
so we
better
have
G did the tribute video.
we have let me take off that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
What
Wow,
is that?
I had to remove him before I could add that. Okay, so Brass,
Such a
I don't know if
fucking
you've been
thing
listening lately. The way we do this is we do
So
3
what?
rolls. We count down 3, 2, 1, and then we roll. Okay, Alf, since you haven't been on in a while, do you want to do the first countdown?
No, fuck the draft.
Okay, that's good enough for a roll.
Take him out, Brass.
Okay, so Miami's 9th on this first one. All right.
Fuck.
Brian,
No,
do you
that's
want to do
not
a
good.
countdown?
Yeah. Every time
Yeah.
I do this, I always get top 3.
Okay. All right.
All right, ready? 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. Cooper Flag.
Okay. Okay,
Fuck.
we're 8.
But we not
Hey,
Philly
Brian.
out. But
Brian,
we
for
not Philly out.
Brian, for someone who's good at math, you don't understand what count down means.
Yeah, he counted up, but it's okay.
Yeah,
it's
no,
fine. We
he
let it
doesn't
pass. We let it pass. All right, Brass.
We're selling
big
here.
chance here. Brass, big chance here.
Brass.
Our lucky day.
Why not? 3,
Okay.
2, 1. Let's roll, baby.
That's how you do it.
Oh, we're 9th. Okay. So,
Ooh.
All right. Well, I mean,
well, you know.
Whoop-de-fucking
G rigged it
do. I
for
see
the
why you
fucking
guys get so
Raptors.
excited about this shit.
I
Well, you
will
know-
say, if I may, stay tuned to the Miami Heat Beat page because we will be announcing a draft beat schedule very soon. We're going to do a small preview episode, kind of talking about what's going on with March Madness right now and some of the players that are still in the tournament. And then once the season actually ends, then you will catch us weekly going hard leading up to the draft. But keep your eyes out because we may have a show this week.
Friday?
Maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna go Dicko
maybe.
mode.
Yeah. Is it Dicko mode or Dick mode? Oh, that's funny.
It's for the Drake song, which
Switch bus mode.
Sorry.
That was a good one.
Fantastic.
That was Brass.
Good job.
Brass, you
Brass.
did
was
that
quick.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was quick.
We missed.
That's why
Oh
you-
my god,
no.
we missed the brass production value,
Oh
don't
my
we?
God, look at that.
I know,
Alf,
some good
you
energy.
I did it for the pod.
want to take us out here?
Yeah, real quick. Do not keep me on for too long. Cut me off as soon as possible because I'm going to get emotional. If you guys noticed tonight, I am wearing the LSO podcast shirt. We've talked about it a few times. Contributor to the show, Chris Maddox. He was contributor to Hangover Time when we first started. The host of LSO podcast. Funny thing, people just think LSO was like my idea. The only reason I wanted to do LSO, Light Skin Opinions, was because of Chris and because of the kind of man he was, the kind of person he was, the fact that he was a teacher, a preacher, just a godly man, a community-centered, minded man, somebody who I knew since I was 14 years old. We went to high school together, Boyd Anderson High School, Lauderdale Lakes. So this is a 30-year friendship. Chris passed away last week. And thank you guys so much to everyone at Heat Beat, 5 Reasons, the whole entire Heat Twitter community. You guys donated so much. And like, listen, we do drives all the time. We do charity drives all the time, and we affect people's lives. But we affected the lives of the family of a really, really good person. Someone who I was honored to call a friend for 30 years. And it's just wild to bury a friend. His funeral is this Saturday. So I just want to thank everyone so much for all the giving. And if you haven't given and you feel it in you to give, go to the link, the pin post on my Twitter, on my Instagram. Go ahead. I know they reached their goal of $35,000. But I will tell you, if anybody's lost a father, if anybody's lost, and this is a kid at a young age, and a woman at a young age who's lost their partner, a kid has lost his father, $35,000 ain't nothing. So if you still feel it in your heart to give, please do. If you have it, please do. And if you can't, just share. But I do want to thank everybody so much. I want to thank all the outpouring of love. Chris was an amazing person, and he's going to be missed.
Well said.